Luke 2 is the crux of the Christmas story, right? It's the point where Mary and Joseph are riding into Bethlehem. She's sitting on a donkey. She's heavily pregnant, and there's no room at the inn. And so that's how we get the famous nativity scene where Mary gives birth to baby Jesus in a stable. And I just wanted to give you some encouragement today based on that story. So think about it. Mary receives a visit from Angel Gabriel, this 9-foot angel, telling her that she is the blessed and highly favored one, and that she, even though she's a virgin, would be the mother of the Son of God. And so here she is carrying the Savior of the world in her body. And you would think that they would get to Bethlehem and every door would open for them. You would think that the people in the inn would see this young girl heavily pregnant and their hearts would soften because of God's hand on them. And they would say, "Have my room," or "I live just down the street, come to my house." But that's not what happened. Instead, they had to go to the stables, and Mary had to give birth in this animal shelter. And if you've been anywhere where their animals live, kind of has that funky smell and all of that, and here she is having to give birth with Joseph alone in these smelly, dirty conditions. And baby Jesus, the King of the world, he had to have his first night's sleep in a feeding trough in the manger. So if you think about it, how is that even possible? And sometimes God puts something in us and we want to go forward thinking, yes, this is of God, this is blessed by him, his hand is on it, and I'm going to go forward. And then doors start to close in your face. And you start to think, well, maybe this isn't from God at all, because it should be a smooth road, it should be easy. Or we think, oh, the conditions are going to be just perfect, and everyone's going to be there, and everyone's going to be cheering me on. And there's no one around. Maybe one or two people. And the conditions are far less than perfect. They're not beautiful, they're not glamorous, they're not shiny and clean and new. And you wonder, oh, should I go forward with this? I can't. But Mary did. She gave birth to the Savior of the world, the most perfect being to ever grace the planet, was born in a filthy stable. So what about us? Are we willing to be obedient, even when conditions aren't perfect? Even when doors slam in our faces? Are we willing to give birth to what God has placed inside of us for his glory, for his kingdom, for him to make beautiful and wonderful? Not us. This should be our focus. So this is just a little piece of my Christmas Bible study, Beyond His Birth, where I go through the gospel accounts of the Christmas story. It's a 4-week study, and I start on November 15th. So if you're in the Houston area, I would love for you to come and join us. We do Bible study right in my living room, and it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful time together. I do it every year, and it makes Christmas so much better to be in the Word. So join us. Go to tishavandereep.com to learn more and to register. I would love to see you. Have a Merry Christmas, all of you.